A-Rod music.
Wow. Wow. That's your best. That's the best you got. That's what your 100% looks like. That's what your everything looks like. That's what your pain is part of the process looks like. That's the best you can do. That's everything. Coach, I'm giving 100%. That's everything. That's what your everything looks like? That's the reality of your everything? No wonder you keep losing. You got a warped sense of what great looks like, baby. You got a warped sense of what amazing looks like, what amazing feels like. You got a warped sense of what the consequences of giving everything looks like. Somebody has fooled you. Somebody somewhere has shown you that giving good enough is great. And guess what you fell for? They brainwashed you that the best you can do is a 70% on your GD. And somebody has given you a certificate for that. They shook your hand and they made you feel real good, right? They popping bottles for you. That's the confetti fall. Instead of somebody saying, man, that's a good job, but you got greatness in you. You got more to prove to yourself than 70%. See, the problem is you're taking average and you're making it amazing. No wonder you keep losing, because you don't know what winning looks like. Someone has showed you that sweating is winning because you haven't seen anybody bleed to win yet. You believe that gasping for air was winning because you haven't seen anybody pass out yet. You believe that studying for an hour was winning because you haven't seen anyone spend the night in the library yet to win. No wonder you keep losing, because you believed that someone's good enough was greatness because you haven't found somebody who'd rather die than quit. No wonder you keep losing, because you keep seeing that guy or that girl sit on that bench and they, at the end of the day, when they win the championship, they still get the ring, they still get to hold the championship trophy, they still get to ride in the ticker tape parade. You got a warped sense of what greatness is. You got a warped sense of what giving everything is. No wonder you keep losing. Sure, getting your GED is a great accomplishment. I'm all for that, but don't expect me to pat you on your back, have you come up here and stand up, and I'm going to give you a hug, I'm going to give you some dap, and I'm going to look in your eyes, and I'm going to tell you, great job. I ain't going to tell you, great job. I'm going to tell you, keep going. It's time to keep riding. I understand what you all have been through, but guess what? There's no testimony in the tenacity when it took you 9 months to get something that should take you 30 days. That's a testimony of your complacency. Many of you all just keep putting things by day, or hour by hour, year by year, and when you accomplish it, you want somebody to pop bottles to you. It don't happen that way. You got to put everything in. You got to understand that bleeding is part of the process. You got to understand that cramps is part of the process. You got to understand that hollering is part of the process. You got to understand that hurt, pain, feeling like you're going to die is part of the process. Then you wonder why you keep losing. Right, because you take your little accomplishment that you can put way up on that mountaintop that's really an anthill, and guess what? You're going to come across somebody you're going to come in acquaintance with, you're going to rub elbows with, you're going to be in the same environment with somebody who'd rather die than quit, who understands bleeding is part of the process, who has run and pushed and screamed and hollered, and you're going to face that person and you're going to keep asking yourself, why am I losing? Because you ain't tapped into your greatness yet. You keep setting these little small goals. You keep playing hopscotch and you saying you're doing the high jump. That don't work that way, baby. You gotta set your goals high. You gotta reach. You gotta strain. It's gotta struggle. It's gotta come with challenge. That's why you always sit up here when you face greatness, when it's your opportunity to really shine. Failure is always your friend because you're not ready. You don't put everything you got into this. You don't put everything you got into it, and that's why you keep losing. Because you've been doing something legal. Your dream's supposed to just happen. Because you've been at this job all these years, they just supposed to promote you. Because you going up there to work out, you just supposed to automatically lose weight. Because you've been beating at this business for years and years and years, it's just supposed to be in the Forbes 100 by now. Automatically, you keep having these ideas that consistency has something to do with your level of success. Consistency has nothing to do with the level of your success. Your intensity does. No wonder you keep losing, because you don't have the discomfort to be uncomfortable. You keep telling yourself that minimum wage job is your greatest that you can do. You keep telling yourself that little bitty apartment is your mansion. You keep telling yourself that little Corolla or that Lexus Texas is really your Bentley. You keep telling yourself that that little anthill is Mount Kilimanjaro. You keep telling yourself that these little weak accomplishments are your champagne moments. It's your ticker tape parade moment, baby. It's your championship. It's your look, ma, top of the world moment, baby. We don't get down like that. That's why you keep losing, because you're not ready to face your greatness. You hadn't prepared to face your greatness. That's why you keep losing, because you keep settling for these little bitty things, these little bitty accomplishments, and you want to pat yourself on the back so bad. You want to accomplish something so bad that something very little feels amazing. Your mama's not gonna help you do it. Your PO ain't gonna help you do it. Your best friend ain't gonna help you do it. Your girl ain't gonna help you do it. Guess what? Ain't nobody on this planet, I can't even help you do it, to find that desire, that discipline, that discomfort from where you are to where you want to be. You gotta give everything, everything. You gotta understand right now, and you gotta push yourself. Did you do your very best? You gotta understand what giving everything looks like. You gotta understand that waking up in the midnight hour, not remembering when you went to sleep, that's what everything looks like. You gotta understand when people gotta carry you out the gym, that's what everything looks like. When people have to carry you off the court, that's what everything looks like. When your boss forces you to go home, when they make you go home, when they threaten you with being fired if you do not go home, that's what everything looks like. When you get off your job and you have to call somebody to come get you, that's what everything looks like. You gotta understand how to leave everything behind, baby. We leave everything behind, everything behind. Understand me, baby, understand me. Everybody ain't gonna give everything. Everybody's not gonna go out here and live, I'd rather die than quit. They're not gonna bleed to be successful. They're not gonna look at that 80 and say 100 is possible. They're gonna be satisfied with that 80. They're not gonna say that 101 is possible. They're gonna be satisfied with 100 push-ups. They're gonna be satisfied with that little medial job, that little minimum wage job. Everybody out here is not gonna give 100% of their best. They're not gonna push themselves to be the best. They're not gonna do anything they have to do to get to the greatness of their life. Everybody's not gonna do it, but you can.